for the February readings for every sign of the zodiac. We're going to see what messages Spirit has for you. And before we dive into your sign, let's just see what Spirit wants all of us to know this month. What do our holy guides, angels, archangels, spirit guides, our own higher selves, the divine, want for us to focus on this month? Wow, message coming out loud and clear. It's the Emperor. This is about power, your divine power, not ego power, not power from a, personal agenda kind of vantage point, but power from that divine connection, that connection within yourself. This is you really tapping into that deep well, that electrical source of all that power within yourself, and knowing how to use it, because he has confidence. He's actually just being still here. He's not doing anything. It's just resting in that confidence this month. Okay, what else would Spirit like us to know? Thank you. Beautiful. Just calm. I'm getting a very calm feeling. Okay, then we'll use that as we feel into what this Eight of Swords is that Spirit wants to tell us about. What is this Eight of Swords for us in February? Thank you. Eight of Swords is about your mind trying to tell you that you are trapped, trying to tell you that you cannot access something, because it's telling you, look, your hands are tied, I don't see it. But here, what Spirit's telling us about this Eight of Swords is the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups, look at that. You need your third eye vision. You need your higher perception to be able to see. In this deck, it has the moon phases above it. So in February, I'm feeling that there will be a lot of changes. There'll be a lot of changes in your life. Things where you are having to bring this power, this new sense of your divine power, your new way of doing things, to situations to free yourself from those situations in February. And when you do, wow, this cup runneth over for you. This is joy, love, abundance. Okay. So I'm going to ask for what guidance Spirit would like us to have as far as using this divine Emperor power to break out of that Eight of Swords prison, of that prison of the mind, and grab that Ace of Cups. Grab that new beginning in love, joy, and abundance. Okay, what guidance would you like us to have? Thank you. It's the Magician. It's the Magician. It's knowing that you are going to receive what you are vibrating with. And knowing that February is bringing this new beginning for you, that is going to be this physical manifestation reflecting your life, reflecting your power, your divinely connected power. So in February, yes, you may see the bars, you may see the limitations that need to be moved out of the way. But I'm telling you, with the Emperor, the Magician, and the Ace of Cups, and all of these chills and this electricity I'm feeling in my body, these bars are no match for all this. They really aren't. They are an illusion. Here you can see them really lifting away magically. You can see kind of the energy there as they're being lifted away. That's what's happening in February. Okay. Anything else for all of us as a group, and then we will delve into your sign or your signs. It's always a great thing to watch, just not your sun sign, but also your moon and ascending sign. And there are lots of apps to help with that if you need to figure that out. I like the Time Passages app. It really gives you a good view of your birth chart if you have not had a birth chart reading or don't know anything about astrology, and that just helps. Okay. But there are lots of apps out there. Anything else that Spirit would like us to know as a group for February? Thank you. Okay. Eight of Cups. Now, with the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Cups, the eights are about moving into abundance. Eights are about that connection, that flow with the divine, which is where that power, the Emperor power, is coming from. Okay. Eight of Cups is about moving away from heaviness. So just like those bars were lifting off your mind, these weights are lifting off your heart in February so that you can grab that Ace of Cups, so you can enjoy that cup running over. So yeah, and the Fool, that lightness of being, that freedom that you feel when you're in that walk of faith with the divine. So February is all about allowing those bars to lift, allowing those weights to drop off your heart, and being light and feeling yourself defying gravity in your life. That's what's going to be happening. And here are your messages for your sign. I hope you will let me know how they resonate for you. If you'd like a private reading, the link is in the description below, and we'll connect again soon. Bye.
Leo, this is your reading for February 2020. And we're asking for your holy guides, angels, archangels to come into this reading for any, and also your own higher self, the divine, and any messages to be for your greatest good and highest purpose for February. What would you like for Leo to know? Okay, the strongest energy out is the Four of Pentacles. So this is about something that you're clinging to for safety, for security. It could be money related, it doesn't have to be, but it does feel like something that you are not willing right now to let go of. But then you have the Six of Wands. Okay, so let me feel what this is for Leo. I'm feeling that it's like you are on the cusp of being really successful with something, a lot of victory, because you are moving in, you are taking a leap of faith. But it's like when you're on that diving board and you're just about to dive and you just have that and you want to stay on the diving board, or maybe you climb off, that energy of no, and I feel like it feels like it's because you're about to explode into greatness here. And that part of you that kind of wants to stay small, because all of us kind of do want to stay safe and small on some level. And Leo, it's like you're like, I could just expand in a million directions right now, and I feel it. And something is I feel you kind of trying to hold yourself together, like keep your energy kind of small. We're going to feel into why that is, but the Lovers is coming out. So it could have to do with your romantic relationship. I'm going to ask, what is this Four of Pentacles for Leo? Thank you. Maybe someone else, maybe that partner is the one that kind of wants to hold you back a little bit. All right. You know what, though? For many of you, you're actually holding on to your vision. You're holding on to your dream of what you want, and you're not letting it go, which is great, of course. But Four of Pentacles, is it a little bit of perfectionism? If you're, okay, that's what it is. Okay. Yep, that's what it is. It's kind of like this thing of like, if it can't be my perfect dream, then I don't want it. But you don't have the Four of Cups. So you haven't quite said you don't want it, but you are doing a bit of perfectionistic aligning, saying this is exactly what I want it to look like, and it's going to be great. The only thing to tweak about that is that there is, as we just talked about with the Gemini reading, there's a lot of release involved in manifesting, where you have to trust that the divine knows how it's supposed to look. So this is an urging, Leo, that you not get in a contest with the divine about how your manifestations should look, because the divine knows, and particularly with love. So particularly with the kind of relationship you own, you just had 333 on the counter. This is supposed to be a team thing, the divine's saying. Leo, I know this is hard, but it's like, it's a team thing. It's you and this partner and the divine. That's three, like not just one, right? So where are you clinging to? Where might you be clinging to a little bit of, but I want it this way? Okay. All right. Where might you be? I'm not saying you are, because you do have the Fool. That's beautiful openness. Okay, so if you have this trust, then is there anywhere where you might be a little sticky? Yes, okay, because you have the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is like, but if it's not exactly like I want it, then I'm not going to get what I want. And you are getting what you want. You just don't know everything about how you want it. And you're really being, okay, let me re-emphasize what that means. Your mind can't conceive of how great it's going to be because we're not God. So like God knows a bunch of things about what's perfect for you, Leo, that you don't know. And it's important for you to embrace that. God's not going to leave you out in the cold. There's a great plan going for you here, particularly with love. So keep that in mind. Eight of Pentacles. This is God saying, okay, trust me. I'm not going to show you the big picture right now, but I'm going to show you each step. So here's a step. And you're going, but like, is it going to look like my perfect vision? And God's like, again, here's a step. Take this step. And you're going, but is it going to be exactly, are we going to go here? And God's just saying, just take the step, please. Okay, so February, just make sure that you are asking for each step of guidance and following that, and try to release that fear that it's not going to be perfect or that it's not going to be exactly your vision, okay? Okay, then you have the Queen of Swords. What is this? For Leo. Queen of Swords is like, you're clear about what you don't want. King of Cups wants to come out. Make sure you don't cut out this King of Cups, meaning you're sure of what you don't want, and then you have 555 on your counter right now, which is talking about a total change. So you're sure of what you don't want, but are there places where you might be saying no to what could be really great love? Because, you know, if you're saying no to what could be really great because it may not be perfect or because it may not be that ideal vision you thought you had, then that's the pain you're trying to end now. Because love and the divine is asking you for trust. They're asking you for trust. That's what this Fool is about. Okay? So the more trust you show, the more joy you're going to feel. Okay, it's time to put down that sword. There's a lot of clarity now about what you don't want. We know. Okay, it's all right. The divine knows. The divine knows what you don't want and is not going to bring you what you don't want. Right now, it's about the heart chakra for you in February. Isn't that nice? Look. It's all hearts. So anything green, anything very nurturing, Archangel Raphael's energy, because your heart is being asked to open and trust. And again, you have a 4. And 4s are all about harmony and coming home to that divine home. You have not been left, you know, you are being brought there. You have not been forgotten, okay? I don't know who needs to hear this, okay? Kindness counts. Need to feel into this. Because you have this with the Queen of Swords, and that's like, watch your words. Watch your words this month, okay? Make sure that you're speaking with kindness. Make sure that you're being kind to yourself in your own thoughts and the messages that you're allowing yourself to hear. Okay. Be kind to you. The Hermit. Make sure that you are, in February, only surrounding yourself with people who are also kind to you. And if they're not, then being in your own energy is better. Being in your own energy is better than being in energy that's not kind to you. Okay. So now we're going to ask specifically for a message around love for Leo. Okay, for February, what would you like for Leo to know regarding love? Retreat. So this is about, oh look, it's just like the Hermit card. Because it says it's time to disconnect from the world. Okay. So February is a time for you to be kind and compassionate to yourself. yes, it could mean for some Leos that you're gonna, it's gonna be a good time to, take a little vacation, maybe a little like Valentine's trip or something with your partner. But for most Leos, what I'm feeling is that this is time for you to be with you and to be with spirit and to come into that vibration of trust and release, knowing that you are being brought everything you could possibly want in love in ways that you cannot fathom. And really trusting that and really being in that vibration, being very, very loving to you. God of transformation. Your reading has a lot in common with the Gemini reading, so if you're connected with a Gemini, that might be interesting. But this is about you completely transforming into, this lighter, like the Fool energy, this state of complete trust in the divine, so that you can, in this higher vibration, access all the things that the divine wants you to be able to access. So it's a really wonderful light energy for you in February. This is regarding love. The Fool. There we go. There we go. The Fool is all about being in complete faith and openness, knowing that the divine is bringing in everything. It is not an energy of effort. It's an energy of ease. Ease. And it's really quite the opposite of that Four of Pentacles that's about holding on and clinging. Look, he's letting go. He's not holding on to anything. So this is about you opening up, releasing more, even more. And again, with that heart chakra, it's about you allowing that healing, beautiful, divine energy to flow through your heart this month. So, beautiful. I hope you'll let me know how this resonates, Leo. Have a wonderful February, and we'll talk again soon.